Hey everyone, so you've been using Google Forms for various purposes like assessment and data collection from your students. Some of you have been very creative and you've even used the branching feature to encourage your students to kind of look for their own adventure stories or giving them an example of choice. But did you know that Google Forms in combination with a tool called Mote can really revolutionize how you're using Google Forms? But what is Mote? It's a Chrome extension which you can install in your Google Chrome, and you can use it to record voice messages on various Google apps. For example, you can leave a voice comment on Google Docs and Google Slides for your students to review. This is especially handy if your students have certain reading disabilities, visual impairment, or even if your students are very young and they haven't quite learned how to read fluently. So all you need to do is go into the Chrome Apps Store and you can install Mote from there. So let's quickly check out how, when Mote is married to Google Forms, what magic you can do. All right, so I've got my Untitled form open here and we're just going to quickly rename it Mote Demo. And I come into my first question option. The moment I highlight my first question, you can see that I have this little Mote button already installed here. And let's type out our question. What can we do with Mote? And we can start putting in our options. Voice comments in Google Docs. Voice comments in Google Slides. Voice posts and comments in Google Classroom. And I can also add the option that you can do all of the above. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to use this option for the Mote button. So what we're going to do now is use the Mote button to record a voice message. So I can just click on record. Hi, so did you just get introduced to Mote? Do you know what all Mote can do? Choose the options from the ones given here and see you on the other side. And I'm going to click on done. And as you can see that my Mote voice note has come in as a link here. If I'm not happy with what I've recorded, I can always remove it. But as of now, we'll just keep it as it is. Now let's go into the form preview so as to see what my students will be able to view in the form. So I go into the preview button. And as you can see that my Mote was first showing up as a link, but now it's getting activated as a voice note here. And my students can play this. So let me just see if we can get you to hear. Hi, so did you just get introduced to Mote? Do you know what all Mote can do? Choose the options from the ones given here and see you on the other side. Now that my students have heard my voice note, they can go in, select what they want, and then click on submit. And there's another super cool thing that you can do in Forms, and that is collect your answers from students as a voice note. So how to do that? Very simple. Just add another question and you can say share your thoughts about Mote or any other question that you may have for your students. And all you need to do is just leave it as a short answer type or a paragraph question. And let's check in the preview again. And as soon as your form has loaded, the student can also now use the Mote button, but make sure that your students also have the Mote extension on their Chrome. So all we need to do is click record. I absolutely love Mote. I love to hear my teacher's voice, and I like to send my teacher voice answers as well. And done. And you see that this again loads as an audio clip and you as a teacher can also hear your students give out their answer. So this can again be super cool, especially in today's distance learning situation where we are not really being able to meet our students face to face. So you can get to hear them, they can get to hear you. And especially for language teachers, this can be a very, very handy way of being able to help your students with correct pronunciations. So what do you think of Mote and Google Forms? Let me know in the comment section below. Until the next time, bye-bye.